done messed up my whole speech with the jokes. I have only just a minute, only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, I can't refuse it. Didn't seek it, didn't choose it, but it's up to me to use it. I will suffer if I lose it, be held accountable if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but an eternity is in it. I'll be remiss today if I didn't thank my entire family here, my wife Stephanie, who I met here in TCU in 1994, 1995. We've been dating since 96 and been married since pretty much 2004. All my friends who are here, I have Kane back, who I ran track with here, and Clayton, who I went to high school with at Fort Worth Trumbull Tech, and also ran track here with him. And I have Kilo back there, and I mean, everyone who's here, I'm really appreciative that you guys came, because as Clayton could tell you, in high school, I told him I would never, and this is serious, I'd never run professional track. I couldn't even imagine running college track. And Clayton was the track guy, and I was the guy that was just hanging in there. So it's kind of amazing that I'm actually here. So that does prove that God does work in mysterious ways. I have a friend that says that you can be at the right place at the right time and don't take action, and it's as if you were never there. But my saying is that major things happen in minor moments. But as one of my favorite books says, is there are no ordinary moments. So as I was at practice one day, me and Clayton was there. This was in high school, my senior year. I was playing around. I mean, I was racing with the freshman and the sophomore. I was a senior. And I remember there was a guy sitting over in the stands watching us, and we didn't know who the guy was. We didn't pay any attention to him, but he jumped out of the stands, and he came, and he started talking to me. And it was Coach McKenzie. And I remember he was talking to him, and I know what he probably was thinking, well, if this guy can run this fast and he doesn't train, then he's going to be really, really good. But the funny thing is, it wasn't that I didn't train, it's just I wasn't training that day. So usually I train really, really hard, but that day I was out there playing around, running with the freshmen and sophomores. So to me, that's another instance that the Lord really works in mysterious ways. Because I think if Coach McKenzie would have came on one of those days that I was really training extremely hard, running miles and doing drills and starts and stuff, he'd have said, this guy trains this hard and he only runs this fast. Forget him, you know. But he happened to come on a day I didn't train. I was out there playing around, and he said, this guy doesn't train, and he's running this fast. Let's get this guy. And so, like as they say, the rest is history. I remember also with Coach Bubba Thornton back there, who was here when I was here also. He came over to Clayton's house, and we actually signed there, and it was good. I felt the family atmosphere. I felt like TCU was offering me something that I didn't even know that existed. So I always think that God created all of us for a purpose. And at that time, I really wasn't sure in high school what my purpose was and how to fulfill my purpose. But I know that Coach McKenzie and Coach Thornton, they really helped me get my vision on what I really want to do in my life. And I truly believe that we're all in this together. So the way that he told the joke about me, and my dad's there, my wife's there, I really think that everyone has an influence on everyone else's life. As I said earlier, major things happen in minor moments. But when I first started, I rehearsed the poem. And I started out by saying, I have only just a minute. But the truth is this. The truth is we have only just a minute, only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon us, we can't refuse it. We didn't seek it. We didn't choose it. But it's up to us to use it. We will suffer if we lose it, be held accountable if we abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but an eternity is in it. In life, we all have challenges. We all have struggles, right? And the goal is to get past those challenges and struggles, or those obstacles. So if you have obstacles, we must either jump over them, go around them, go up underneath them, or go through them. And I feel that in life, whatever our challenges are, we must try to fight past those challenges. So what I've always thought as I've been competing, or as I encountered challenges in life, I always thought the hymn, the song that I heard from TCU, and it says, fight them until hell freezes over, and then fight them on the ice. Go Frogs.